Hey, it's Katie. So I very recently traveled from Sydney to California, as you probably know because that's all I've been talking about on this channel for a while. If you didn't know though, I actually traveled by myself and it was the first time traveling by myself. So I actually came up with a few tips that I'll be able to share with you guys today in this video. If you're thinking about traveling by yourself, if you are traveling by yourself, or you stumbled across this video and you just wanted to watch it anyway. Because trust me, I've been there. I once looked up stuff for an assignment and ended up watching how to make waffle cones. So anyway, here are 7 tips for traveling solo. Number 1, find a place where you feel safe. This is so important, especially when you're by yourself, to make sure that you are feeling safe. Even if with a group, make sure you feel safe. I actually ended up spending a little bit more money on a hotel. You don't have to do this, but rather than getting a hostel, just so then I would know that I would come back to a nice, friendly, comfortable, relaxing atmosphere. I knew that when I was staying there, I had really helpful staff that were willing to help me with anything that I needed, or if I had any questions about traveling or where to go, they were able to give me some advice on that. So I would definitely recommend finding a nice home base for yourself, because there's going to be some long, tiring days, because traveling is amazing, but it's also exhausting. So having somewhere to come back and knowing that you'll feel comfortable is really important. Number 2, get a SIM card for your phone so you can use data. I actually don't know how I would have been able to survive if I had to just constantly rely on trying to find Wi-Fi. As soon as I got to the airport, I actually bought a SIM card for my phone. I just got one for 30 days, even though I only needed it for 2 weeks. And it meant that I had 10 gig of data, and I was able to look up maps, call taxis, request Ubers, make sure the hotel was ready, check if my shuttle was coming. You could do anything. I would 100% recommend that. That's one of my top tips, is get a SIM card or know that you'll have consistent Wi-Fi anywhere. Sometimes some phone plans actually carry international roaming, so if yours does that, you'll be fine as well. But mine did not, so SIM card. Number 3, I've actually heard people say, try not to look like a tourist. I do not agree with that. Look like a tourist. Embrace being a tourist. Go for it. Just enjoy it and have fun with being a tourist. Usually the majority of the places that you're going to go are actually going to be tourist destinations or tourist attractions, so there's going to be hundreds of thousands of other people that are in the same situation as you. So I think it's totally fine to look like a tourist. Just have fun. It's your holiday. Number 4, do your research. So before I left, I actually did an excessive amount of research just because I was so excited about my trip and wanted to know as much as I could. And all of that absolutely paid off. I was able to find out some places that I didn't know existed. I was able to find my way around without needing too much help from other people. It was really, really useful. Number 5. When you're packing your suitcase, make sure you try and pack another bag inside of it. Because you'll be by yourself, you won't be able to share around the weight with other people, so everything that you buy and have with you, you have to take home. Now usually it's only about 23 kilos that you're allowed to bring on a plane. My ticket actually came with 2 23-kilo bags, so when I went over there, I just had 1 suitcase and actually squished up a duffel bag and put it inside my suitcase, so then I had 2 bags that I could bring home with me. And oh my gosh, what a lifesaver. Number 6. When you're on the plane, bring toiletries with you in your hand luggage. It usually has to be under 100 mils, but that is more than enough to have to bring on the plane. Especially with long haul flights, for example, from Sydney to LA was 14 hours. You want to be able to feel a little bit fresh throughout the plane ride or when you get to your destination. So having some toiletries with you, for example, a toothbrush, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, I had some face wipes with me. All that sort of stuff is going to make you feel a whole lot better during the flight. Also bring deodorant, because that's a lifesaver. Lots of people already do this and may already know this, but some people might not. This is actually just a great tip for general traveling, not even just by yourself, just traveling. Make sure you stay nice and fresh. And number 7, I like to be organized and almost overly organized, so this was a really great thing for me. I actually got a folder and filled it with every document that I'd need for my trip. So it actually had sections in the folder. This is how extreme it got. So each section was a different topic. So I had travel, and that would be my flight information and shuttle information. Then I had my hotels, so it would be my hotel booking receipts, just so I could refer back to them easily. I then had all of my tickets, for example, Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, and Universal, and the Book of Mormon. I had all of that, all my prepaid tickets in the back, as well as having my visa information and my itinerary. And then, because I was a little bit extra, I actually doubled that. So I had the folder twice. One of them I had in my hand luggage and one I had in my check-in luggage. This made sure that I had much less of a chance of losing any of that information. It's also nice to maybe keep a copy with your family at home or whoever you live with, but I did keep a copy of it with my family so they're able to check in just in case. Anyway, that is all the tips that I have today. I hope I was able to help you or just inform you a little bit. Obviously, I'm not an expert, but I know that I'll definitely be using all of those tips when I travel by myself again. New York 2018, yeah! I actually said this while I was doing my hashtag Caitie Goes to California vlogs, but I really think that everybody should experience traveling by themselves. It's such an amazing thing to do. Like, you have so much freedom and it's up to you, and I had quite a bit of like anxiety and panic about the trip before I went, but when I went, all of that went away. I was just like, all right, I have to do this, so let's just do it and let's have fun with it. I think you'll experience the same sort of thing as well. Well, that was the video for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Also, if you have any requests for future videos for this channel or my main channel, please let me know and I will see what I can do. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!